and to reduce the number of personal accidents or injuries. The Kegmaster's main purpose is to transport beer containers of varying sizes from the vehicle to the cellar. The Kegmaster does this by transforming the container into the wheel of a barrow. The Kegmaster is used by means of clamping the apparatus to the container. This takes little time, and once connected correctly, there is sufficient force to maintain the container centralised, thus turning it into a wheel. The Kegmaster uses the kinetic energy, which is transferred from the container once an initial forward momentum has occurred. This momentum means there is little, if no effort required to move the containers. One only has to manoeuvre or steer the containers to the desired destination. As you can see, the posture remains in an upright position when using the Kegmaster. This eliminates the possibility of MSDs or breathing difficulties due to bad posture techniques currently used. We all know that a bent back is a weak back, so the Kegmaster will reduce many of the age-old back symptoms. This will enable companies to keep their current staff in employment for longer and reduce the number of agency labour required for sickness cover. Now one only has to push and steer the container to its destination. The user remains in total control at all times. When the user stops, so does the container. As you can see, that once connected, the hands remain on the handlebar, keeping them out of harm's way and no possibility of trapping or scuffing fingers, as does happen when rolling containers, especially when in tight or confined spaces. The Kegmaster will greatly reduce the number of injuries within the industry, thus reducing the ever-escalating costs of insurance premiums. The apparatus is both right and left-handed, so if there is a need to change direction or stop quickly, then the Kegmaster frame can be pivoted directly about its access point and then used again as normal. And because the pivot point is at the base of the container, then the Kegmaster can virtually turn on a sixpence. This is of great benefit when in cellars, particularly when full, and little if no space to turn in. Overall, we believe there is no other product on the market that is capable of reducing the amount of effort required to do the same task as the Kegmaster.
What's different? Drive into the